you noticed your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to? A short walk feels slower, getting out of bed takes more effort, and your energy seems to slip a little more each day. It's tempting to label all of that as just getting older and quietly surrender to a smaller life, but you don't have to. The truth is, your body, at any age, still responds to clear signals and kind training. You can rebuild strength, regain mobility, and feel more energized without spending a fortune or turning your routine upside down. In this video, I'm sharing 5 simple practices you can start today. They're not dramatic overhauls. They're small, intentional choices that stack up, day after day, into something powerful and durable. Stay with me through the end, because the last 2 suggestions can genuinely reshape your daily rhythm and bring back that steady sense of vitality. Whether your goal is to stay independent, move more easily, or simply feel better every single day. This isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Before we dive in, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's next. If this topic resonates, give the video a like and share it with someone you care about. Do me one more favor. Drop a quick comment. Type 1 if this helps, or 0 if it missed the mark. And tell me why so I can make the next one even better. Let's begin. 1. Don't stay parked. Notice how much you sit. Be honest with yourself. How many hours today have you been sitting? It adds up so quietly. Breakfast, a car, a doctor's waiting room, a couch, a quick scroll that turns into an hour. Comfort isn't the enemy. Long, uninterrupted stretches are. A body that stays parked forgets how to move the way it's designed to. Muscles tighten, joints lose range, and circulation slows. Getting up starts to feel like a project, not because you lost willpower, but because your tissues adapted to stillness. The cost shows up in layers. Physically, long sitting invites stiffer hips, an achier back, and ankles that stop doing their share. It nudges weight up and insulin sensitivity down, so blood sugar swings more wildly and energy and mood do too. Mentally, the fewer movement sparks you create, the fewer feel-good chemicals your brain gets, and the fog settles in thicker by late afternoon. It's not a moral failing, it's chemistry. The antidote isn't a heroic workout you dread, it's rhythm. Short, repeatable interruptions break the avalanche effect of sitting. Think of them as movement sparks, tiny cues that you tie to daily habits you already have. When the kettle clicks on, you stand and reach your arms overhead, then roll your shoulders back and down 3 times. When commercials start, you rise from your chair and sit back down, slowly, with control, twice. After a phone call, you walk the hallway or the length of your living room and back. If you have a watch or a phone that can chime, set a soft reminder every 50 to 60 minutes. When it sings, you stand. No debates, no later, just up you go. These minutes add up on your behalf. A single stretch breaks the pattern your hips were learning. A single lap coaxes your heart to push a little more blood to the muscles that need it. A few controlled sit to stands retrain the exact pattern you use dozens of times a day. Multiply that by 6 or 8 small sparks, and the cumulative effect looks like better joint oil, fewer creaks when you stand, and a steadier stride when you cross the room. Make your environment help. Put the TV remote a few steps away, so standing is built in. Park at the far end of the lot when you can, buying yourself 100 bonus steps without a second thought. Put a light water bottle on the counter and promise yourself 2 refills. Hydration itself is a spark, because more frequent bathroom trips mean more built-in movement. If you like music, choose one upbeat song after lunch and soft march or sway through the whole track. If you prefer quiet, move slowly and count your breaths as your feet move. If balance is a question mark, keep one hand lightly on the back of a sturdy chair or the kitchen counter. You're building confidence and control, not testing fate. If knees complain, take the depth down and the tempo down too. Gentle and repeatable is the recipe. The goal isn't to work hard, it's to keep your body in the conversation all day long, instead of letting it doze at its desk. If this is landing, type "I'm in" below, and name one movement spark you'll use today. I'll reply with a tiny progression to meet your space and your balance, because the right next step is the one you'll repeat. 2. Simple leg work you can actually sustain. It's easy to interpret achy knees, cramping calves, or a wobbly moment on a turn as a sign that your legs are done. They aren't. Leg strength and stability respond beautifully at 60, 70, 80, and beyond when the training is kind, consistent, and looks like your real life. You don't need a gym. You need a safe surface, a sturdy chair, and a kitchen counter. Start with the pattern you do a dozen times a day, sitting and standing. Sit near the front edge of a firm chair with your feet planted beneath your knees. Tip your chest forward a hair, press through the floor, and rise smoothly. Pause tall at the top, then lower slowly until you just touch the seat, and rise again. If your hands want to help, that's fine. Rest them lightly on your thighs until your legs remember what to do. When this feels steady, slow the lowering. Letting gravity pull you down while you resist builds strength in the exact range you use to land in a chair, a car, or a pew. Next, wake the ankles, the often forgotten hinges between you and the ground. Stand with light fingertips on the counter and lift your heels slowly, balancing on the balls of your feet. Pause, lower with control. Now reverse the emphasis. Rock gently back on your heels and lift your toes, feeling the front of the shins wake up. Those muscles pick your feet up when you walk, clearing rugs and thresholds so your stride feels sure instead of shuffling. Teach your hips and ankles to speak to each other. With one hand on the counter, shift your weight gently side to side, then forward and back, small ranges first. Feel how your hips answer the question, "Where is my weight?" and how your ankles make micro adjustments you barely notice. That conversation is balanced. When it feels easy, turn it into a slow marching pattern, lifting your knees just enough to feel your foot land softly beneath you. If your knees complain with deeper bends, let the wall help you. Stand with your back to the wall, feet a little forward, and slide your shoulder blades down the wall as you bend an inch or two, then press back up. You're reminding your thighs they're hired without asking them to clock overtime. If you have a staircase, place your whole foot on the first step and, holding the rail, step up and step down slowly, switching legs every few reps. It's not about height, it's about control. Feet matter more than we give them credit for. If you can, slip into a comfortable, supportive pair of shoes when you do your counter work. A stable base lets the rest of your body relax and learn. After your mini set, sit and circle each ankle. Then straighten one knee at a time and gently pull your toes toward you to open the back of the leg. Finish by sitting taller than feels natural, eyes level, back of the neck long. Posture is a strength signal too. Progress arrives as a quieter house. The chair that felt tall last week feels shorter. The turn in the kitchen that felt dicey feels unremarkable. The stairs stop stealing your breath. If that happens, celebrate it. It means your nervous system and your muscles are rehearsing the right script. When you're ready, add a light resistance band above the knees for your sit to stands, and press the knees gently outward as you rise. Your hips will wake up, your knees will track better, and your stride will organize itself almost without your noticing. Keep your sessions tucked into your day so they're impossible to skip. While the water heats, do your heel raises. When the show loads, perform 2 slow sit-to-stands. After lunch, march by the counter for 40 seconds and then breathe for 20. None of it should spike your heart rate or scare your joints. All of it should make you a little steadier than you were a minute ago. If you're willing, tell me which move you'll start with: chair stands, heel raises, counter marches, or step-ups, and I'll reply with one simple tweak to make it safer and more effective in your space. Remember, you're not auditioning for pain. You're voting for independence with every careful rep. 3. Get light. 10 minutes that reset your clock and lift your mood. How often do you let real daylight touch your eyes and skin? Daylight isn't just pleasant. It's a biological instruction set your body craves, especially with age. Natural light in the morning tells your brain, day has started, set the clock. Your internal rhythm answers by dialing up alertness at the right hours and easing you towards sleep at night. That same light exposure supports vitamin D production, which helps bones stay sturdy, muscles coordinate, and immune defenses stay balanced. When daylight is scarce, joints can feel creakier, legs heavier, and mood flatter. This doesn't mean you need to sunbathe or chase a perfect sky. It means you build a simple ritual. 10 unrushed minutes most days is enough to move the needle. Step onto the balcony and breathe the air. Sit by an open window with your face in the light and your eyes, without sunglasses for a few minutes, looking toward the brighter part of the sky, but not at the sun. Stroll to the corner and back at a pace that lets you notice what's growing in the neighbor's planter. If you garden, stand with your palms on the fence and feel the light on your forearms and face. If the weather is poor, stand by the brightest window in your home, open the curtains wide, and let the day touch you anyway. Match your light with something that grounds you. On the balcony, roll each ankle in slow circles as you sip your tea. At the window, place your hands on the sill and gently lengthen the back of your neck as you pretend a string lifts the crown of your head toward the ceiling. During a short walk, count 4 slow steps on the inhale and 6 slow steps on the exhale. You're teaching your breath and your stride to share a rhythm, and your nervous system learns it can calm without collapsing. Protect your skin when exposure is longer or the sun is harsh. Favor morning or late afternoon light, add a brimmed hat, and use sunscreen if you'll be out for more than a few minutes. The goal is exposure, not sunburn. And if winter dims your world, compensate. Pull the chair closer to the window, keep shades open through the day, and take your short walks earlier when the light is crispest. The changes arrive softly. Mornings feel less groggy. Afternoon dips shrink. Bedtime stops feeling like a negotiation. Mood steadies a notch. That's the rhythm cue doing its quiet work. Tell me your sun check in the comments. Balcony, garden, block, or window, and I'll share a micro routine you can pair with it so your light time doubles as gentle therapy. 4. Yoga or Tai Chi, the bridge between a calmer body and a clearer mind. Age gifts perspective. It can also tighten joints, round shoulders, and chip away at balance. Yoga and Tai Chi are gentle antidotes, not tests. They don't belong to the hyper-flexible or the gym-obsessed. They belong to anyone who wants to feel more at home in their body. Both practices speak the language of slow attention. Both invite your breath to be the metronome. Both teach your nervous system that calm is not the same as collapse. Tai Chi is meditation you can see, slow arcs, patient weight shifts, a soft focus that makes the room seem wider and your edges less sharp. When you glide your weight from one foot to the other, you retrain balance in the most forgiving way possible. Your ankles whisper adjustments to your hips. Your breath opens like a bellows. You finish clearer, not revved, light, not wobbly. Start with a tiny sequence by the counter. Stand tall. Inhale as you shift your weight to your left foot while the right heel floats. Exhale as you return to center. Repeat to the right. Let your hands drift as if passing a small bowl from one side of your body to the other. There's no perfect here, only a conversation between your breath and your base. Yoga is a quiet meeting with yourself. You're not joining a competition, you're joining a practice. If kneeling isn't friendly, skip it. If lying on the floor is hard to manage, keep the session chair based and proud of it. Try a chair-supported lunge. One hand on the chair back, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, both feet flat. Bend the front knee a little and feel the hip wake up. Breathe in and imagine space opening between each rib. Breathe out and feel your back lengthen. Stand tall for mountain pose. Soft knees, tail heavy, crown of the head reaching up. Lace your fingers and gently roll your shoulders. Then open the hands and imagine you're sliding shoulder blades into the back pockets of a very tall coat. What these practices share is a promise. 10 unhurried minutes can change how the rest of the day feels. Looser ankles, kinder knees, a back that stacks instead of collapsing, a mind that's less scattered by evening. Sleep deepens because the body learned, again, how to turn the volume down. Pain loses its megaphone because tense muscles finally get the memo to stop guarding. You don't need a studio. You need a corner of the kitchen, the side of the bed, a quiet patch of floor, and a willingness to move in a way that feels good today and a little better tomorrow. Build a tiny ritual that makes starting easy. The same soft music, the same cup of tea set aside, the same folded towel for your feet. Your brain loves patterns. Give it one to crave. If anxiety has been riding shotgun, pair these movements with a simple breath ratio. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, exhale slowly for 6. Longer exhales tell the vagus nerve, your inner brake pedal, that it's safe to soften. If balance has been the bully, keep 2 fingers on the chair until curiosity replaces fear. If stiffness fights you in the morning, try your sequence in the warmer light of afternoon, when your tissues feel more butter than cold taffy. If this inspires you, comment Tai Chi or yoga, and I'll share a mini sequence you can try tonight. And if you already practice, tell us your favorite shape or form. Your tip might be the bridge someone else needed. 5. Sleep as if your health depends on it, because it does. Quality sleep sits under everything you want. Steadier mood, sharper memory, faster recovery, better balance, a calmer immune system. When sleep is deep and unbroken, your body moves into repair mode. The immune system tidies up inflammation, tissues restore, and your brain consolidates memory so you can think and speak more clearly tomorrow. When sleep breaks down, you feel it everywhere. Words hide, patience thins, and even simple tasks feel heavy. As the years stack up, tiny disruptions hit harder. A later than usual bedtime, a glowing screen on the nightstand, a room that's a few degrees too warm. Each nudge can push your brain out of deep sleep and into the shallow kind that looks like rest but doesn't refuel you. The fix is rarely glamorous, but it is surprisingly effective when you stick with it. Think of your evening like a runway, not a cliff. Instead of sprinting from a bright kitchen or a noisy TV straight into bed and hoping for the best, give yourself an approach. Dimming the lights 1 hour before bed tells your brain that nighttime is coming. A calmer bedroom, cool, quiet, and uncluttered, frees your nervous system to downshift. A warm shower or bath early in the wind down helps too. When you step out and your skin cools slightly, your body reads that drop as a sleep now cue. If racing thoughts are your stumbling block, a few minutes of slow, counted breathing can be the bridge. Inhale softly for a count of 4. Exhale gently for a count of 6. Longer exhales nudge your body toward the parasympathetic state, the one that says, "You're safe, power down." Screens matter more than most people think. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs keeps the brain alert by dampening melatonin, your natural dark signal. That doesn't mean you need to live like a monk. It means you protect the last hour. Put the phone to bed before you put yourself to bed. If you like a bedtime story, switch to paper, dim the bedside lamp, and let your eyes grow heavy on their own. A few other friction points are worth smoothing. Caffeine lingers. Consider making your last coffee or tea a mid-afternoon event. Naps can be wonderful, but keep them short and early. 20 minutes to reset, not 2 hours that steal your night. If you wake often to use the bathroom, try easing liquids in the last couple of hours and do a gentle calf stretch before bed. That small habit can calm nighttime leg restlessness that masquerades as, "I need to get up." Pain is another thief of sleep. If stiff joints wake you, lay out a simple pre-bed routine that warms the areas most likely to grumble. A minute of slow shoulder circles, a few hip hinges, ankle circles, then a light massage with a fragrance-free lotion. You're not trying to work out. You're telling your tissues, "We can rest now." And if your mind is the part that won't switch off, give it a safe place to set things down. Keep a small notebook on the nightstand. Jot the 3 things you want to remember tomorrow and the 1 thing you're grateful for today. It's a 5-line ritual that clears mental clutter and ends the day on sturdier footing. You don't need perfect nights to feel the lift. Even a week of better evenings, dimmer lights, earlier screens off, a gentler wind down, often brings the first wins. Easier mornings, fewer slips of the tongue, less afternoon drift. Treat sleep as a nightly gift you give yourself. Put it back at the center, and your days begin to cooperate again. Let's put it all together for a week so you feel the compound effect. Tonight, choose one wind down. Dimmer lights and a slower breath for 10 minutes before bed. Tomorrow morning, step into daylight for 10. Balcony, garden, window, or a short walk, and let that light set your day's clock. Sometime before lunch, interrupt your sitting twice with 1 minute of movement sparks. In the afternoon, give your legs a 2-minute strength snack at the counter. Before dinner, try 3 minutes of Tai Chi weight shifts or a brief chair-based yoga flow. That's it. You didn't work out. You stitched recovery, light, movement, strength, and calm into the fabric of an ordinary day. By the end of the week, I want you to look for specific wins. Does the first step out of bed feel less creaky? Did a word come to you faster in conversation? Did the stairs feel shorter? Did you catch yourself smiling at nothing in particular while you made tea? Those are not coincidences. Those are the echoes of small, repeatable choices paying you back with interest. A few common roadblocks will try to pull you off course, so let's disarm them now. I don't have time. You do, because none of this asks for an hour. It asks for minutes tucked into what you already do. I'm afraid I'll fall. Then your version happens at the counter with one hand resting, and your courage grows inside that safety. I start strong and then fade. Great, start smaller. Choose a 2-minute routine you could do even on your most distracted day, and build streaks of small wins instead of heroic one-offs. My knees hurt. Bend less, go slower, warm up with ankle and hip moves first, and keep your feet well supported. I tried before. Try differently. Try kinder. Try consistent instead of intense. Most of all, remember why you're doing this. Not to impress anyone, not to turn back the clock. You're doing it to live today with a little more freedom, and next month with a little more ease. You're doing it so the simple things, standing to greet a friend, carrying a small bag of groceries, laughing until your eyes water, don't feel like negotiations with your own body. Every small practice in this video is a vote for that version of you. If this helped, tap like so more people your age can find it, and hit subscribe with the bell so these doable routines keep showing up right when you need them. In the comments, tell me one thing you'll start today. Better wind down, one sunlight ritual, one movement spark, one leg strength snack, or 3 minutes of Tai Chi or yoga. I read them, and I'll reply with a micro tweak to keep your momentum alive. Your future self will thank you for every small step you start today. Thank you for watching, and thank you, truly, for your support.